Mr. Sifiso and Mrs. Nompumelelo Twala had been together since 2006. Since then, they had been trying to have a baby. Unfortunately, Nompumelelo's womb was closed. This caused her heart to grieve, and she was in bitterness of soul because most of the other women who were married to the Twala family already had children, but she had none. She had been to spiritualists, and all was in vain. In 2014, she honored an invitation from a friend to come to Redemption Church. On November 6, during the Sunday service mass prayer, as the man of God was praying for the congregation at large, inciting the light Jesus Christ into every person's life, as it is stated in John 9 verse 5, Jesus said, "As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world." The Spirit of the Lord led him to Mr. and Mrs. Twala. At the appointed time of God, the Spirit of God by the light of God, through the man of God, located and vindicated Mrs. Twala at the point of their need. The man of God stretched his hand and prayed for Mrs. Twala, commanding the light, Jesus Christ, to enter their life and dispel all shadows of darkness, which was the barrenness of 10 years. After the mass prayer, the man of God told the congregation to rejoice because everyone had received the light, Jesus Christ, into their mind, body, and soul. Indeed, the Lord looked on the affliction and remembered the couple, and it came to pass that in the process of time, she conceived.
Ngitilela sonvenje banibonile lapha bengitihlalele nje la ngemuva wafika umfundisi wangithandazela about 3 times ngikhanza ngivuka phasi.
I came to church. I was just sitting at the back and the man of God prayed for me 3 times and I would fall.
Kuthena ngisuka lana esonveni ngalelo sonvo ngavakashela kaManzini.
When I left the church, I then visited Manzini.
Emva kwekuvakashela Manzini ngabe sengitibuta ukuthi hawu lenyanga ngathi angiboni kahle kulenyanga kwendekani ngitibute ngibale ngihle ngimbuta nababe athi akasadi naye.
And after visiting Manzini, I missed my period calculating and sometimes I would ask my husband, what is happening? And he would say he doesn't know.
Ngacala ngagula bazalwane ngingasadivorce senginani ngingasakhona ukudla sekukunenge nje lokwendekala kwele ngingasakunderstand.
And then I started falling sick. I was uncomfortable and I could not eat and I didn't understand a lot of things about my body.
Ngadecide ukuthi ngalenye langa ngithenge i-pregnancy test angangamtsheli babe.
And then one day I decided to buy a pregnancy test and I didn't tell my husband.
Ngangena etoilet bazalwane ngingedwa ngaphuma ngakagcoki.
I went to the toilet and I came out of the toilet undressed.
Ngakhumbula sengise lounge kuleyo ndlu yale colleague yami ukuthi hawuke phangagcoki ngalendlela bese ngijabule ngayo.
Remembered when I was in my friend's lounge that I was undressed and
kepha ke ngoba sathane usela usitha bengisolo ngingathembi ngithi kumbe nje ngile milayini itivelele kude lokwendekile ngingathembi kakhulu up until ngahamba ngaya ku scan.
And because the devil is a liar and is a thief, I still could not believe. And sometimes I would think maybe the test being positive was just its own doing. And then I decided to go and get a scan.
I was very happy nangiva lo babelo beka ngipopola acala nje kubeka lenvo yakhe wavele wathi kune pregnancy la.
I was very happy when I got to the scan. When they scanned me, the man said, I am pregnant.
Ngajabula kakhulu bazalwane ngathuka nekuthuka ukuthi hawu kanisekudzala kangaka mina solo angiboni.
I was very happy and very scared because it seemed it had been there for some time.
How long exactly?
Bekusikhathi esingakanani?
Bese ngiseng 2 months.
It had been 2 months.
Solo bazalwane ngiyambonga kakhulu uNkulunkulu la sendele kona lithemba bese lilahlekile sengithi hope ukuthi ngabe kimi kuyoke kwendeke yini ngingasakhoni ukudlalisa abantu abebantu ngingasabafundisha endlini yami.
Brethren, I
Mrs. Twala says she had lost hope. She could not play with children and was not allowing any in her home. On the social network groups where she was added, each time there was an invite for a baby shower, she would exit the group because she was frustrated and unhappy.
But ngiyajabula namhla singulunkulu ngendlela umusa.
Kwethu nje ukuthi sisebenzise ifaith because lengafika ngakufunza la encekweni ukuthi without faith we cannot please God. So sebenzisa ifaith noma kukube noma ubona ukuthi lesikhathi le maybe lesishito inceke sesengcile but use your faith kona kutagcina kwendeke because emavi lapho umprofeti abuya kuNkulunkulu so angeke aze engce nje angakawufeza umsebenzi.
What I have learned from the man of God is to use the faith. Whether you are seeing what he has told you, you have to wait, use your faith. Whatever the prophecy the man of God has given you is from God and it cannot then not manifest in your life. So you have to wait and use your faith.
Jehovah,